Hey everybody, James from the Dungeon Puffin. Today I'd like to do a little bit of miniature painting. I haven't done it in a while. This little guy's been screaming at me. Printed from Hero Forge. See if I can get that up there. 3D printed by my wife on our resin printer, and it is primed in Rust-Oleum flat black primer. I also like the gray, flat gray and flat white. Also works well, depending on what color you want, but black, pretty basic. And I'm gonna paint this little sucker here. Speed paints only. I am not very good, but we will give it a shot anyway.
So first we're gonna dry brush this guy. I'm not the best, but what you wanna do is a nice little dry brush like this. We have a little set of them. This is a smaller one. This should work pretty well to get into nooks and crannies. Put it down. I use any old acrylic paint for a white dry brush. Put it down this palette, little dab. You want to stick it into your paint. See if I can get it up here. There we go. You're on screen. Boop, 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 boop. But then you don't want to keep all this paint on your brush. You want as little as possible. So you're going to rub it until it's almost completely dry on some paper towel. Sometimes I jump the gun if I'm in a rush and I have a little bit too much white paint on this. My wife's actually much better at painting miniatures, but I do enjoy painting the monsters. It's like a little trouble. It's pretty cool. Now let's see. I always try to back just in case I got too much on it. There we go. There we go. See that? Just bringing out some of the detail. Now what I'm going to do, so you don't have to watch me do this over and over and over, I am going to try to do a speed brush of this so that you don't have to watch me do this for about 10 minutes, because that would be boring. So lay this down and we're going to get a montage of the dry brushing going. Now that we have the dry brushing out of the way, I think it looks pretty good. There are some out there that can do a lot better. Like I said, I'm not very good at this. I am not the best miniature painter, but I do enjoy doing it. And the way I look at it is, as long as it looks good enough, it's going to be on a table, it's going to look really small, and no one's going to be examining too closely. Well, I have a few that do, but they're okay with it. So I want to do his base coat skin first. And for that, I'm going to use Army Painter Speed Paint Orc Skin to do so. Just a couple of drops. Put on a little dry palette here. And I want to use a tiny brush, something tinier, but I'm usually pretty lazy and I do not like to spend too much time doing things. But I want to use the orc skin because it comes out pretty brightly, and that way it'll stand out a little bit better on the table. See already. If that were black, you would not be able to see that. The undercoat will add a lot of shading, as you can plainly see. So I'm going to do another cutaway, speed up of the skin. There we go. We have his skin done. I like this orc skin color. I know it looked a little bit furry on the legs, but I'm going to leave it as that because I like how that looks. I think it looks really good. At least so far for speed paints. Now I think I'm going to get on to the hair. There's a darker color green for that. For the hair, I'm going to use Army Paint Speed Paint Absolution Green. There, I think I forgot to record there, unfortunately. Knew it doing the miniature painting. It's very difficult to keep it on camera and paint at the same time. There's the Absolution Green on the hair. I think it looks pretty good there. I didn't forget to press record this time. So I want to do some hardened leather. I think I want to do it on the bands, on the hands, and the foot, I believe. So we're going to do that and along here. I've decided to use the hardened leather on the satchel as well. I think that will make when I eventually paint that skull and the fingers coming out of it, it'll make it pop a little bit more. Now, let's take a good look at this guy. He's starting to look really good. Maybe it's a she, or they, I don't know. But they are pretty gnarly looking. I really do like the hardened leather. It looks really good. I enjoy that very much. I think I'm going to do that club next. And for that, I want to use dark wood. I like that dark wood so much, I think I'm going to use it on that rope. And for funsies, seeing as this skull is in his backpack here, I'll try to get that to focus up a little bit. There we go. I think. And that is the teeth. And nails. I think I'm going to use this bony matter. This fellow is almost done, I think. I don't have to go too crazy. I just do speed paints. I wish I had some better lighting here, but it's a quick video I was meant to do while I was painting this guy. I was planning on painting him anyway, but I think I want a bit of splash of color. So I think I'm going to make that a little bit of his underwear, his little tunic piece. A nice bright tidal wave. A splash of color. Something that he probably stole from an adventurer somewhere. I'm gonna call this fool done. This is my little dude. Trying to keep him in focus. I'm gonna call it done. It's not great, but it will do quite nicely, I think, and look really cool on the table, considering what it came from. Look at him. I do like that green, all the coloring underneath. I do enjoy the bag. Face the camera, buddy. I don't know what to call him. Gregory. It's Gregory. Yeah, I was planning on painting this guy anyway, so I figured I would just record the process. I don't know what it's going to look like because keeping it on camera, keeping it in focus while painting is kind of difficult. It's my first time trying. So I hope it came out well. I do like him. It's pretty cool. I'm happy with him. I know I can get better if I put in the time, but I probably won't because I'm lazy. This is James from the Dungeon Puffin. See you guys later.